edition of Pitch and Switch. Today we're going to be talking about granola bars. As I was walking through the grocery store, I came across the granola bar aisle, and I could not believe how many granola bars are on the market. As you can see here, I have quite a spread. And unfortunately, many of these granola bars are full of cheap processed grains, tons of sugar, artificial colors, flavors, and preservatives, and they barely have any fiber or protein, and lots of harmful oils. So we need to take a quick look at some of the ingredients on these and help for you guys to learn how to decipher what a good brand of granola bars would be to buy for your kids. So let's take a look at the Cinnamon Toast Crunch treats. You know, they make these cereal bars in multiple flavors and different types. And so I just grabbed this one. They're basically trying to make the box cereal into a bar form. And this was one of the worst, most unhealthy bars that I could find. So some of the ingredients that I see on here, and it wants to say that it's whole grain, you know, and that's fine, but that means it's not organic. And we want to be watching for whole grains to be organic because wheat is sprayed with glyphosate, and glyphosate does many harmful things to our body. So it's not organic. It does have 8 grams of added sugar, so that's 2 teaspoons of sugar. And the sugar form comes in multiple different types, and one of them is high fructose corn syrup. And high fructose corn syrup is very bad for our liver. It can cause insulin resistance and high blood pressure, so we definitely don't want to be consuming anything with high fructose corn syrup. It also has canola oil in it. Canola oil is very inflammatory to our bodies, so we want to avoid canola oil. And lots and lots of preservatives. It has caramel color, which is a known carcinogen, and it also has yellow number 5, yellow number 6, red number 40, blue number 1. And these are petroleum byproducts that have been linked to hyperactivity in kids, cancer, rashes, asthma. So we don't want any of these artificial colors in our food. So this is definitely not something that I would recommend to start your child's day off in the morning for breakfast. Another popular choice is going to be these Quaker Oats chocolate chip granola bars. Again, they come in lots of flavors. And then they tout the 100% whole grains, which again, they're not organic. No high fructose corn syrup, no artificial preservatives or flavors or added colors, so that's great. Doesn't have some of those things that one did. But looking at the label, it still has soybean oil, so it still has that inflammatory oil in it, and it has lots of artificial, or just lots of ingredients in general. Usually you want to look for something that has less than like 5 to 10 ingredients, and it's got a long list here with just different additives and fillers. So, and the sugar content is actually about 2 teaspoons as well, so still quite a bit of sugar. The fiber is only 1 gram and the protein only 1 gram. So this is not going to fill your child up in the morning. You want to look for something that has at least 3 grams of fiber and protein in the bar to help satiate your child. Nutri-Grain bars are another popular choice. Let's take a look at that label. Again, it says whole grain oats, but they're not organic. And then enriched wheat flour after that. So that generally means it's not going to have much fiber or protein, and it doesn't, only 1 and 2 grams. This one has a whopping 3 teaspoons of sugar, or 12 grams. So children are only supposed to have about 6 teaspoons of sugar a day. So one of these bars already has 3. So definitely concerning there. This one also has something called carrageenan, which is an emulsifier, and that can be inflammatory to your gut. So that isn't something that I like to consume, so to be on the watch for that. And it also has natural flavors, which natural flavors can be kind of tricky because we think, oh, it's natural, but all that really means is that the product has to start from something natural, like say a strawberry, but then they can add up to 100 different chemicals to it to alter it. And by doing that, these cause our brains to get excited, and it causes us to crave things. And usually these are in unhealthy items, so it makes you want to eat more and more of these things. So I would not purchase that either. Many people like the Kind bars and the Kashi bars. For this Kashi peanut bar, it has 6 grams of sugar, so not too bad, 1.5 teaspoons there. The problem again, whole grain oats, but it's not organic. 3 grams of fiber and 4 grams of protein, so that's a little better. But again, they're using unhealthy oils, sunflower oil and peanut oil. So still don't really think that's all that great. The Kind bars, 100% whole grains. Again, they say non-GMO, so that's good, but still not organic. And this one has 7 grams of sugar, so almost 2 teaspoons again. And it's using canola oil. So you're seeing a pattern here, right? The unhealthy oils repeating. How about this Cliff bar for kids called a Z bar? So it's organic. That's the first one we've got here. So that's great. And it also uses high oleic sunflower oil. So that's a little bit healthier nutrition profile. High oleic is heart healthy, but it's still sunflower oil. So not the best choice. And then the sugar content is a little bit higher at 10 grams. So that's 3.5 teaspoons, or I'm sorry, 2.5 teaspoons of sugar. So still a little bit higher there. 3 grams of protein, 2 grams of fiber on this one. Some of these other options here, the Lara bars. This one is a good option. It is made of cashews and dates. It does have a little bit more sugar. It has a little bit less sugar. 3 grams of added sugars. The rest of the sugars are from the dates, so that's great. 3 grams is less than a teaspoon. So this would be a very good choice here. The Kids RX bars, they are touting only 4 core ingredients, 5 grams of protein, and that's good. They do have oats though, and they're not organic, but the rest of the ingredients look great, except that they have natural flavors, which we talked about what that means. And they're using coconut oil as the oil, which is really a good choice there. The Epic bars, these are made of dates, egg whites, almonds, chocolate, sea salt, and vanilla. So not too many different ingredients there. And the sugars are 0 added sugars. So that is wonderful. All the sweetness is coming from the dates. So this would be an excellent option right here. Simple Mills is a company that makes gluten-free products. So if you're gluten-free, they're using almond flour, a nut flour blend, and they're using honey as a sweetener and organic coconut oil. So this is a really good option, a good choice for a healthier granola bar. And the last one over here is by Autumn's Gold grain-free granola bars, and you can read the ingredients. They're listed right here. They're using no unhealthy ingredients that I see. Coconut oil is the oil. Sugar is only at 6 grams. So we love these granola bars. I buy them from Costco. These are another healthy choice. So I know that was a lot of information. Basically, you just want to look at the oils, the sugars, if there's any artificial colors, flavors, or sweeteners, and that'll go a long way towards keeping your family healthy. So in conclusion, we're going to pitch these types of granola bars and switch to something more like this.